Alright, I was thinking about trying to start this Erickson Aircrane in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We're at Oslo Airport, Gardermoen, and the military apron. So, first thing we have to do is to remove those chocks. So to get inside the cockpit, I press the Shift and the C, Shift and Charlie button to get inside. For this startup we need to utilize the iPad or the pad over here with the checklists, because I don't know this aircraft at all, but we'll try to figure it out. I have tested one flight before, so I'm somewhat familiar, but let's see. Chocks, those are removed. Doors are locked, closed. Seat, pedals and harnesses are adjusted. Parking brake is set. It's down here. Rectifier switches must be off, these two. Generator switches also off, these two. And all switches must be off. So we'll check those. And overhead, all off. Looks good. Standby altimeter set. So the airfield elevation Oslo Airport is 650 feet MSL. So about there. Fuel shut-off lever to cut off. These two. So now they are cut off. N1 levers to shut off. These two yellow ones. Up is shut off. And then you have ground idle and full open. Battery switch on. It's down here. On. So the helicopter is starting to come alive. External power. We don't use that now, but on if available. Area is clear. No one around. An empty military apron. So the app master switch to on is essentially the APU of the helicopter. App fuel start switch to start. This one to start. App start hold switch to on. This one next to the fuel start to on. App start button press is this white one. Start, and you can see the RPM percent is increasing, and we have rotation. App fuel start switch to main. And app reach 40%. So well above, so over to main. Inverted switch on. It's down here in the middle. There we go. Generator switches to on. These two to on. And rectifier switches also to on. These two. external power if used to off. We didn't use it. Landing lights as required. The landing light switch is down on the collective. You can see it here, so you keep it off for now. Turn on lights as required. So we put on the position lights and the forward and aft anti-collision lights. Flight controls, free and correct. So the cyclic, we have free and correct. Anti-torque pedals, free. And the collective won't move until we have started the helicopter. Even though it says full travel free. But okay. Before starting engines, cyclic to neutral, tail rotor paddles or anti-torque to neutral, collective is down, parking brake is still set, rotor brake release, it's this one overhead, there is engaged and there is released. Forward fuel pump switches to on, these two, and lights out. Left fuel shut-off lever to open, this one, down is open. Fuel crossfeed switch to crossfeed, this one in the middle. Right fuel shut-off lever to open, so the right one, down is open. And fuel crossfeed switched back to closed. Aft fuel pump switches to on, these two, and lights out. Navigation lights on, set that already. Avionics master switch to on. And then we can see the different panels are starting up. And if we press here, we can toggle between 3 pages, I believe. Shows engine and yeah, different data. We'll keep it on page 1 and the next one on page 2. Starting engines, area still clear. We can yell clipper up or rotor. Okay, left N1 lever to shut off. That's the yellow one, up is shut off. Left engine starter button, press. It's a bit hard to see, it's on top of the yellow lever. Go. And she's shouting some failure, but yeah, that's how it goes. Left ignition switch to normal. It's down here. Normal. And left engine confirm start. Let's see. Oh. Ground idle. Push the wrong checklist item. So this left N1 lever should be ground idle. So there we go. Then we can see left engine is starting up. Looking good. Left engine confirm start, yes. Left N1 lever to fully open, so the yellow one all the way down. And then for the right engine, so or this engine number 2. So right N1 lever, shut off. It is. Right engine start button, press. Once again on top here, a bit hard to see.
Engine 2 failure. Engine 2 failure.
Right ignition switch to norm.
Engine 2 failure. Engine 2 failure.
Right N1 lever to ground idle.
Engine 2 failure. Engine 2 failure. Engine 2 failure.
You can see the engine number 2 is spooling up.
Engine 2 failure. Engine 2 failure.
And stabilized. So, right engine confirm start, yes. Right N1 lever to fully open, so all the way down. Anti-ice as required. It's a bit cold and some low clouds in the area, so we can turn those on. See, these two, and also the pitot heats to on. And then it's time to turn off the APU, so app stop button press. It's the black one below the starter, the white one is the starter and the black is the stop. We can see a decrease in RPM. And app master switch to off. There we go. And app fuel start switch to start. Okay, and it's just starting up the GPS, and we are finished. Let's have a look outside. Wow, there we go. Looks almost the same size as the C-130 over there. So it's quite large. Okay, so of course we'll have to have a little test flight, but for that I have to get into my VR glasses, so see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are. In VR, Pimax Crystal Light. So, let's take her for a little spin. Landing lights on. Take a final check outside. I use a little forward cyclic, and then I pull the collective up. Let's see. Slowly. I have a so-called dead stick for a cyclic, so it stays in place, so there are not easy to find the center, but if you are gentle, you will find it. So there we are. Nice little hover there. We'll try not to hit those C-130s. Have an outside look. Wow. Okay. Easy. Okay, let's check if there are any dust effects and ground effects. So we can try to set her down here on the grass. Okay, so we have some dirt effects, very nice. Oh, look at that, very cool. Very cool. Okay, so brakes off. Let's try to take her for a little spin. So we are in offline mode, no multiplayer, no VATSIM for now, so we can do whatever we like. Okay. So let's cross taxiway in November here and fly her down runway 19 right. Passing the helicopter and GA apron north and GA apron south. Passing 1000 feet and 90 knots. We can make a little right traffic pattern on runway 19 right. $1,200. Let's try to keep her at 1,300. We'll lower the collective a bit, not get too fast, and stop the climb. So clear right. Very cool. Some showers coming in, so let's bring her back to the military apron. Once again we are offline, so I just cross the GA apron south here and cross runway 19 right and head over to the military apron, and we'll try to put her down, see how it goes. So a little aft cyclic and lower the collective to start to reduce airspeed and reduce altitude. Passing 40 knots there, but let's try to put her down where we started off. So as we slow down, a little more forward cyclic and collective a bit more up. We need a more collective to stop our descent rates. Okay, whoa. Let's ease her down here. Okay, there we go, lower collective. Have a look. Not too bad. Okay, park brake on. Landing lights off. So, that's the Erickson Aircrane in Microsoft Flight Sim 24.